Would you turn the camera on? We have to capture everything today. Come this way. It's so perfect.
Howard, what are you doing? You know that the president and provost shut us down.
What is happening?
I know you're supposed to be our new intern, but I don't think this is going to work out.
Just hush up and follow me.
Where are we anyway? I didn't know the library had this many layers to it.
Could you people just trust me? It's all gonna make sense in a second. And keep your voices down.
Are we not supposed to be down here, Howard? What am I doing? I'm going to lose my job.
This is great, huh? How spectacular! Okay, everybody, let's get ready to shoot. This is Dexter.
Howard, what are you doing? We can't shoot. We've been shut down. We have no money, no authority, nothing.
Don't worry about the money. I'll pay everybody. Even Boom Guy.
Well, that doesn't even matter because we were making the show for the university and the university shut us down.
Yeah, but if we show them how good we're doing, they'll have to take us back, right? I mean, look at this guy. He's so pathetic, right? I mean, who's gonna help him? Nobody, right? He will suffer alone and lonely all of the rest of his days.
Actually, Jamie, Dexter does have a really interesting problem.
Howard, they will recognize you.
I am way ahead of you, Jamie. I've got that all figured out. I'll be right back.
Hi, Dexter. I'm Jamie. I was the series director before we got shut down.
How did Howard find you?
He came to the circulation desk at the library where I work and asked me what problems I have.
That sounds like Howard.
Yeah, it was super weird, but then he asked me if I do research, and I told him that I've been doing research for a professor for 3 years.
Good for you.
Well, sort of. When I started, I was completely committed to going to graduate school, but now I don't know. I still think the research is interesting, but I don't know if I want to do something like that for my whole career. Also, I started to take other classes and get involved with some groups that have me thinking about doing something else. That's weird, isn't it? I've invested my whole undergraduate career in research, and now it'll all be a waste.
Why do you say that?
Everything I have done has been great if I'm applying to grad school, but if not, no one is ever gonna care. How is it gonna help me if I apply for a job?
I don't think that's true. Even though a job interviewer might not care about the content of the research you did, they'll still want to learn about the process.
Yeah. Think of it like a project manager. You have to learn what is known about the project before you research it.
Right. I was reading and talking to experts, taking in a lot of information and trying to figure out what needed to be known next.
Exactly. You have to find the questions and the viable research methods. Well, and we know that nothing goes according to plan.
Yeah, so many things went wrong. But they often helped me learn more clearly what I wanted and how to get that info.
Yes, overcoming obstacles. And finally, when you have some results, you'll be able to articulate it for people who aren't in your field.
These are the skills that every employer ever wants to see. 1, you can analyze and process a lot of information and discover an answerable problem. 2, you can figure out the means of answering it. 3, you can deal with adversity that always comes along. And 4, you can communicate effectively with others.
And it's so much more about the process than it is about the content. You know, that'll show you as an effective project manager, and that's viable in any field.
Life is how you frame it.
I guess, but all of my contacts and networking were focused on grad school.
True, but that's just because you frame the conversations that way. You can always talk to faculty about other types of opportunities. Ask them about prior students who didn't go to grad school and what they're doing now.
Yeah, and don't forget about the career office. I mean, they have so many resources for helping you shift gears.
So you don't think it's weird to change after I invested so much time in research?
It's not time wasted at all. You're learning a bunch of really helpful skills that will help you whenever you want to pursue.
Yeah, and how are you supposed to stick with a decision that you made when you were 18? College is so much about new opportunities, and there's so much room to grow.
You two are great. Seems like you offer better advice than that weird guy.
Yeehaw, buckaroos! Well, what have we here? Cameras are still rolling, right? Okay. Well, the bartender at the saloon tells me we got a stranger in these parts with a problem. Is that you, buckaroo?
I guess.
Tells me you're interested in something called graduate school. How long does that take, son?
Around 6 to 7 years, but then usually you have to do a postdoctoral fellowship too before you get your first job.
Well, I say, suck it up, son. You'll only be in your 30s when you get out. You'll be fine. Just stop being a big...
Hey, what are you doing down here? You can't be here. Save yourself, Howard. I'll hold him off.